H fans and people across the universe of the internet, I am your host, Sam of SG1, your insouciant long pig, who's coming at you for another Star Trek, the official Star Trek collection review. This time we're doing issue 160. We are doing the United Earth Sarajevo, and as per usual, nice glossy magazine and the ship itself. More on that later. So let's get a crack on, shall we? Specification, type, civilian transport, affiliation, United Earth, launch, 22nd century, length 200 metres, it's quite big, crew 20, top speed warp 3, weaponry face cannons, and we've got a nice aft end section of it there, which is really cool. The main hull of the Sarajevo shared a similar shape to that found on earlier Earth ships such as the Warp Delta. The main difference was Sarajevo warp nacelles were enclosed within the main arrowhead shape of the body. 2 passenger capsules were fitted on top. And then we've got the topographical view there. It's really nice, really nice, really nice. I do like the topographical views, they are always cool. When the transporter were first approved for biomatter, many people did not trust, as they said, that it was unsafe, and also claimed caused brain cancer, psychosis, and even sleep disorders. The name Sarajevo was used by a Starfleet ship in the 24th century. The USS Sarajevo, NCC 38529, fought battles during the Dominion War. According to the Star Trek Encyclopedia, it was an Istanbul-class ship. Now, we've never seen one of those. Nice to have one. It was also, one of the ships called Sarajevo was lost in the Gamma Quadrant. Because Garak mentions it. I love Garak. If you haven't watched Deep Space Nine, please go watch Deep Space Nine. If you don't fall in love with Garak, then there's something seriously wrong. But anyway. As well as being an inventor of the transporter, Emery Eriksson was also the first person to be transported. The process at that time took 1.5 minutes, and Emery described it as feeling yourself being taken apart and put back together. Ooh. And then we've got some designs for it. Of course, we've got what would almost become the Sarajevo there. Then we've got a very strange one there. That could be a really cool warship there. And then we've got one that kind of looks like a bit like the Discovery and a bit like the NX-01 mixed together, because you've got this gap in the saucer there, which is very interesting. And then we've got obviously what the Sarajevo would ultimately become there. And then we've got Star Trek Enterprise Season 4. It's like Manny Koto, I think. Yeah. I love Enterprise. I think Enterprise gets a bad rep. But Season 3 and 4 are absolutely stellar. It's a shame we didn't get another 3 seasons, you know. Then we've got Trip and Ericsson there, and then we've got, which is a bit reminiscent of Richard Daystrom, which is pretty cool. And then we've got the Vosk, I can't remember what species these are called, Nakul Nazis, which is really cool. And then you've got Flathead Klingons, and you've got the wrestler, the Big Show there. And then you got some. Then you got Brent Spiner returning as well, playing Ulrich Sung. And then we've got Kashara. That 3-part Vulcan episode is really good, actually. And then you got Kirk being rather angry there. Then you got Colonel Green, who's name checked in the show. What else we got on there? And then we've got Vulcan as well. What's she called? I forget her name. T'Pau. China in your hands. I had something in my mouth there. William Shatner was almost brought back in Star Trek Enterprise. He was going to be played the evil Kirk from the Mirror Universe, but sadly plans didn't work out, which would have been great to have Emperor Tiberius. And then, you know, we've got the Tantalus Field. I love that thing. I would love one. And then we've got the recreation of the TOS bridge for the Defiant, which is a great episode. You know, In a Mirror Darkly. One of the best episodes of the franchise, I think. And then we've got on screen. It was seen in the episode Daedalus. And it was designed by John Eves, of course it was. You can tell. And that's no bad thing, it's just got his design flair in there, you know what I mean? Transporter had seen in Star Trek since 1965, and the creation was made made as a mark on mainstream culture, the inventor of transport was never revealed until 2005 when the episode Daedalus introduced Emery Eriksson, the father of the transporter. In the episode, Emery Eriksson was seen using a wheelchair because of his deformed spine, although not categorically stated. It strongly referred to the back injuries he sustained when testing subquantum teleportation device. 22nd century transporters had a range of about 10,000 kilometres, and by the 24th century the range had increased to about 40,000 kilometres. Other races had transporters with much greater range. The original series episode Assignment Earth, the species from the homeworld of Gary 7, used a transporter with a range of 1,000 light years. Enterprise episode Daedalus took its name from the Greek mythology. Daedalus was the son of Icarus, bonded father's feathers together with wax in order to fly, but Icarus flew too close to the sun and the wax melted, plunging him into his death in the sea. So there we go. And there's the magazine. So we'll flip it around and take a closer look at the ship. Join me, shan't you? And then we have the ship itself. So and it looks really cool, but we'll just take it off the stand just for now. And as you can see, let's zoom it in. Now I've got this function. There we are. It's really cool, and you've got this really kind of pearlescent kind of paint going on, and you've got windows are actually painted in as well. You've got some that are lit, some are not, and you've got a registry number of NC27. And of course, you've got the cargo pods as well. Looks like that might be able to separate in an emergency, which is really kind of a cool idea. I mean, it's just head cannon. It looks like, excuse me, looks like this section is its own little ship. So it looks like it can detach if you know, to save the passengers if something goes catastrophically wrong. You've got this really nice, cool design going on here, which is really nice. Kind of Enterprise-y, like. I like it. And then you've got the nacelles built into the side, very defiant-y. You got clear plastic for a fucking change, you know. Well, it is a bit dusty as well. It's been sat on there for a while. Yeah, you can see, like, it kind of looks like its own little ship. You've got some clear blue in the nacelles, the nacelles there. You've got this grille here. No impulse engines, surprisingly, unless these are the impulse engines. And then you got the bottom, you got the sensor dome there, some more lights, some more registry numbers there. Unless that's the impulse engine, it could be. But you got really nice hull detail, some nice sculpted detail in there. And it's really cool, really nice, really nice, really nice. Not a lot to be said about it, really. I mean, it does kind of invoke... Actually, do you know what it really looks like? Thinking about it, it looks like G1 Scourge. So maybe this is what Scourge was modelled after. You know, yeah, it does. It does have a G1 Scourge look about it, which is really cool, actually. I don't have a G1 Scourge. I must rectify this immediately. But yeah, it's just some really nice detail going in there. You got some. I've got a bit of paint damage just on the windows there. Yeah, same on this side as well. But yeah, it's just a really nice shape. You've got a nice copper colour on the engines at the back there. And you got some nice greys. You've got different shades of grey going in there. You've got light grey, you've got dark grey. You've got like a silver metallic wash over it as well. But a really nice ship. A really, really, really nice ship. And I think personally, actually, if you turn it up, it's on its side like that, it kind of looks like a Vulcan building. I don't know if you can see it. You know, if you turn it up like that, you could almost have it like a Vulcan building, maybe. But no, it's a really nice ship. Should you get this? Oh, dropping it as well. There you are, Nels. Should you get this? Yes, you should. It'll round out your Starfleet section quite nicely as well. You know, to go with your Warp Delta, your Intrepid Type, your NX-01, Mirror NX-01 and all that. Oh, dropping it again. I'd like to see a Columbia, please, Eagle Moss. But yeah, this is really nice. And it comes with its stand, as per usual. Dropping the thing there. Oh, fucking hell. Horrible fucking crap it on there. There we are. It just says Sarajevo Type. Yeah, forget that. It's just weird. I don't know why it's stained like that. But anyway, it's dust. I need to clean up. Sarajevo type, it says 2012, which is quite nice. Double A. So that means it's the first edition. So we just connect it to the stand. Now, this is one of those stands that is very... it doesn't quite want to sit on the stand very well. You know what I mean? It's not... You just got to get it in the right place. But it's one of those, if you just touch, it just immediately wants to fall down. And now I'm on camera, it won't do it. But every time I've gone near this thing recently, it's just dropped off. So every time you tap it, yeah, it does want to come off. But it's a bit of a shame. But all it needs is a bit of, like I said before, I will have to do a video on showing you how to do it. Get some clear nail varnish, and you want the shittiest, crappiest, cheapest stuff you can find, right? And what you do is you almost dry brush, so you dry brush a layer of thickness on the... Keep zooming in. Layer of thickness on the prongs there. Let it dry overnight, and then it should fit it quite nicely. And the good thing about nail varnish is if you go wrong, make a mistake, you can get nail varnish remover, and it just takes it off. So there you go. So there we go. That's me. That's Sarajevo. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell to tell me when I've got new videos out and stuff like that. Why not consider donating to my Patreon so I can give you bigger, better videos, and then check out my other Star Trek reviews there. And so that's me. That's Sarajevo, and I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you very soon. Adios.